Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Blue Jays today is Leal, whose record is 1-5 with a 8.12 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers is Dan Petry, whose record is 4-3 with a 3.12 ERA. Okay, here we are, one day away from the big giveaway, tomorrow's Game 80, and we will be giving away 4 prizes. I'm sure that you all know what they are by now, and we still have 13 contestants. Today's the last day that you'll be able to get in on the giveaway, so keep that in mind. The 13 contestants so far, I will give them a rundown here real quick, is Lance B, James K, Lying Dog, Dave K, Barry, Charismatic Dad, Freddie C, John M, Highlight Heyday, Julio L, Thomas D, Ethan Parks, and Replay Dugout. If I didn't say your name and you are in on the giveaway, please let me know in the comments below. If you are not and you want to be, just be a subscriber and let me know in the comments that you want in, and I will add you to tomorrow's duck race that's going to take place during the 7th inning stretch of Game 80. It should be a good game. We have Brian Kelly coming back from injury versus the Blue Jays' Steve Davis. So get in on that if you haven't yet. As you can see, this is the beginning of the last series for June. Once we wrap up the month, at the end of every month, we'll do a summary video, which will take a look at the standings and the league leaders. We are getting really close to the All-Star game, which will come up in the, I guess on the 9th day of July. And then, of course, the trade deadline is coming up at the end of the month. Now, as far as the trade deadline goes, you know, we're 13-11. We're only 2 games over for the month. If we finish strong, we could consider this month a success. Also, if we lost all 3 of these games, we could finish below 500 for the month. And that might just take us out of it. Just quickly looking at the standings before we get started, you'll see we're only 2.5 games back, which doesn't seem like a lot. Certainly, by most standards, it's not insurmountable. But we don't have any hitting right now. Our best pitchers are not pitching well. I don't really have a solution. I mean, yes, we could make trades, and certainly a player like Kirk GIBSON, who's on the last year of his contract, is somebody we could trade. But what are we going to get back? I think we need a starting pitcher for sure. I thought we solved one of our problems by trading for Damon Berryhill, who's a switch hitting catcher, and he's just been absolutely terrible for us. So, you know, since this is the last year that we'll be the last season that we will be playing the sim, you know, I'm also going to be playing this afterwards, and I'm like, do I want to just, you know, go all in for, you know, what will likely not be a playoff berth? And then I have to rebuild on my own in my own little sim world. I don't know. Like, I just can't figure out what the right step to do is. I'm looking for advice is what it comes down to. I think we can make some trades and probably, you know, stay in the race until late. But I just don't know if we're going to overcome Boston. The Yankees are coming, you know, from... what, they were back in 5th place at one point. Now they're in 2nd. They're in 3rd. They're a half game behind us. So I don't know. I feel like making deals for the sake of making deals may not be the best way to go. I don't know. So I'm looking for advice. Feel free to comment below, and I'll give it some strong consideration. All right, so we got Dan Petry on the mound. You can see he's pitching well this year. He did get injured for a month. We have all of our bullpen available except for Danny Jackson, who took the loss. in the bottom of the ninth inning yesterday. Our lineup versus Luis Leal, who's a right-hander. We beat him last time we faced him, which was just last week. I'm going to give Damon Berryhill the day off. I mean, why not? Having him in there has been a real slog for the team. Also, Barry Larkin is officially tired, so he won't be starting today. Doug Baker will start at short. He had a big error in yesterday's ball game that cost us the lead at one point. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Toronto Blue Jays. Batting leadoff, playing second base is LaRue, Washington. Batting second and right field is Ruben AMARO Jr. Batting third and DHing is Denny Gonzalez. Batting cleanup in left field is Antonio Aguilera. Batting fifth in center field is Lloyd MOSEBY. Batting sixth and catching is Terry McGriff. Batting seventh at shortstop is Rico Rossi. Batting eighth at first base is Willie UPSHAW. And batting ninth at third base is Doug Strange. Okay, Peaches. Danny Petry getting the start today. I think he's our highest rated pitcher at the moment. He's making his 12th start. He's 4-3 with a 3.12 ERA, 42 strikeouts, and 69 in the third innings pitched. Opponents are batting .223 against him. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 46.4%. He's got a great fastball, rated an 89, and a slider rated an 81, overall rated an 87. The 26-year-old righty is a free agent after next year. There's his log. He had a good start against Toronto. Last time out, he went 7 innings, giving up 2 runs. Only 6 hits with 3 walks, striking out 6. That was a season high in strikeouts. And he came away with a no decision. All right, we'll take a look at our defense for today. I mean, we are good at every position, and yet we make as many errors as our opponents. I have no idea. I mean, I have nothing positive to say about Baseball Mogul anymore. I can't even think of one positive thing other than, at least our ratings look good, but I have no idea. Marty Castillo behind the plate. As I mentioned, he's our best defensive catcher. And Doug Baker getting the start at short, which is his natural position. Okay, here we go. LaRue, Washington, leading it off versus Dan Petry and Basic. Runner on first. Ruben AMARO Jr. Basic. Denny Gonzalez. Ground ball to first. 1-0. Antonio Aguilera, base hit, 2-0. Lloyd MOSEBY, popping it up. Terry McGriff, lining out to left. 2-0 Toronto. Here's our lineup for today. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop is Doug Baker. Batting third at second base is Lou Whitaker. Batting cleanup and DHing is Terry Kennedy. Batting fifth in left field is Kirk GIBSON. Batting sixth in right field is Jim EISENREICH. Batting seventh at first base is Rusty TILLMAN. Batting eighth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. And batting ninth is the catcher Marty Castillo. Luis Leal getting the start. Looking at his log, he went 6 2/3 in his last start, which was against us. He gave up 4 runs, 2 were earned, 7 hits, a couple of walks. He had his best start of the year, of course, with that 8.12 ERA. He would pitch the best game against us, and I would imagine he's going to pitch ball down. Willie Wilson, infield single. Baker. Ground ball to first. Wilson in scoring position for Whitaker. Base hit. Wilson doesn't even score. We'll hit and run. With Kennedy, 0-1. Ground ball to short. 2-1. And Gibson. Hey, a base hit from Gibson. Whitaker scores. I'll give it a double. 8th double of the year for Gibby. 2-2. EISENREICH. Base hit the left. Gibby scores. 3-2. I'm not doing any strategy. I'm not even trying. It's just doing it on its own. Top of the second. Rico ROSSY popping it up. One out. Here's Willie UPSHAW. Also popping it up. Two down. Doug Strange. And a fly ball delay. Good bounce back inning for Petry. Bottom of the second. Pegs rounds out. Marty Castillo batting .273 versus righties. Popping it up. Shoots the fly ball to left. And Willie Wilson. He's 2 for 2. Maybe a double, maybe a triple. Wilson will hold at second. It's our second extra base hit. His 16th of the season. Baker. Ground ball to second. Washington tossing him out. Top of the third. LaRue Washington gets hit by a pitch, of course. That's the first strikeout of the ball game. Ruben AMARO goes down looking. Denny Gonzalez popping it up. I don't know if Washington is not stealing because of Castillo, or is it just the game? There it is. And now it's 3-3. Okay, fly ball to center. Wilson, will he make an error? Okay. Bottom of the third. Heart of the lineup. Whitaker popping up. Kennedy popping up. And Gibby. By the way, I have a 1981 Fleer pack coming where I'm trying to find Kirk Gibson's rookie card. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday, according to the information that I got from Mercari, and then it wasn't delivered today either. So I don't know what the hell. I was going to do a Time Travel Tuesday today, and I got a bunch of information to talk about with that 1981 set, but it just hasn't showed up yet. So I don't know. Well, we could do a Time Travel Tuesday, a day late, I guess. So Petry walks the leadoff batter, and then he gets 3 out. Leal still pitching like he's a god. It would be fun to get a Kirk Gibson rookie card in that 81 set. It's going to be packed fresh, coming, right from an unopened pack. So I'm definitely curious to see like what kind of condition those cards will be in. All the Hall of Famers from that era are in there. And, oh God, Willie Wilson just hit his 3rd home run of the year. That's how you know Baseball Mogul sucks. Like so many Hall of Famers, like Nolan Ryan's card from that set just went up from $5 to about $25. So I bought 4 of them on Mercari before people realized the value of those. I spent less than $10 on 4 Nolan Ryan cards, and I've sold 2 of them. I still have 2 in my collection. So I don't know. There's a bunch of decent cards in that premier set of 1981 Fleer. (6-2). There's Gibby. 6th inning. I'd like to get one more inning out of Petry, but who knows? Yeah. I mean, they're going to get a few here. We'll let them get as many as they need. That is only the 6th double of the year for Aguilera. Good timing. Yeah, there we go. Infield single. So they're going to get like 2 or 3. I don't know if they're going to score 4. I doubt that. Wow. Petry buckling down. Here's a 3-run home run from Willie UPSHAW. All right, Petry's coming out. This is why we have relievers. Doug Strange batting .250 versus righties. He's a switch hitter. So in theory, if we bring in a left-hander, we'd have the advantage. He's batting .154 versus lefties. We're going to bring in Comstock. He is our best left-handed option out of the pen. And he strikes him out. Whoa. I'm actually a little bit shocked by that. Tiger struck out the side to get out of that jam. Tigers have 8 hits. Oh, an error on Washington. Great job. And Marty Party, he's got a hit today. All right. So we'll take out Comstock. Great job by Kami. We'll bring in Frank Laporte. Whoa, Tigers have struck out 4 batters in a row. 4 outs in a row that have been strikeouts. I guess that's the way to look at it. 5. What the hell? I mean, we had 7 walks in yesterday's game and 2 strikeouts as a pitching staff. Yeah, I mean, we can't get away with this forever. Shatsy against Lloyd. Ground ball to third. Pags error. Oh, to get out of it. Here's home run champion Willie Wilson. Might be our representative in the home run derby. He's got 2 doubles and a home run today. That's dumb. Full count to Baker. Ground ball to short. Wilson will hold, as he should. Whitaker pulls it to second. And Terry Kennedy struggles in the cleanup role. All right. Out comes Shatsy. I guess we're going to bring in Carl. He's been pitching really well. Gumpy has not. Willis has a 78 rating. He's got mustache power. Oh, that's a base hit. Well, sooner or later they have to get some junk runs. We're not going to win by 4. We're going to win by 1, I would imagine. Or it's going to be within a safe situation. We don't have any lefties in the pen now, right? Because Danny Jackson's unavailable. So Gumpy's just good enough to get the runs against him. Doug Strange. That'll get 1 in. Will they get another one? That's the question. Yeah, they will because of the error on Willie Wilson. So this is going to be unearned. Bases loaded. 2 more. That's a comeback. Error? No. So they got their 2. Will they get 1 more? No. Okay. Luis Leal still in there. Okay, we'll bring in Montgomery here. He'll be our closer for today. You get, yeah, they're going to win the ball game. That's fine. Oh, another double for Aguilera. We're going to get Dave Smith back in 2 days after, well, at the end of the month, I guess. So that'll be good. And Rico Rossi. That's a fly out down the, it's a foul out. Tigers win 6-4. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy stinks. Trade offers, perhaps? There's a trade offer. Oh, somebody wants George Brett. The Reds want George Brett. Wait. They just made 2 trades. Let's talk. Did they just trade for a third baseman? Am I wrong? Catcher first, second. Is Wade Roden? Is their third baseman? Okay, that, I mean, potentially could be an upgrade. I mean, George Brett's not making a ton of money, and we technically have him for another year. He's terrible, and Pag seems to be hitting okay. Not today, but. So anyway, they want to give us Bill Dolly, which we could use. Whoa. An 0.84 ERA. I mean, of course, we trade for him, and he would give up 15 runs. And Rafael Santo Domingo, 29 years old, shortstop. Oh, I thought he was a pitcher. Well, he can't play anywhere. So, yeah, he would be worthless. I mean, that's not the worst trade offer. I mean, we would get rid of Brett, but we just sent him down. I would kind of like to see what he's got, if anything, to offer us when he comes back from his injury in 2 days. So I'm not really quite ready to pull the trigger on that, but I would do a dolly for it, for Brett. Shore up our bullpen a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at the standings. Still 2.5 back. New York and Cleveland keeping pace. I mean, I'm kind of impressed with the Indians sticking in there. Baltimore still in it technically. Toronto and Milwaukee are done. And it's a 4-team race in the West. But Chicago's, I don't know how Oakland is sticking around. They're just not good, but they're getting it done. Take a look at the National League. There you have it. Cubbies have won 7 in a row, putting Philadelphia in the rear view. Same can be said for the Reds. I mean, they keep trying. You got to give them credit for making the effort to keep up with the Dodgers, but the Dodgers have the best pitching staff, right? 2.92 ERA. It's a full run better than the league average. A full run better than Cincinnati, so they're just not. That's just not going to happen. Headline news: Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Cubs beat the Expos 4-3 in 14 innings. Roger Clemens pitching for the Cubs. Oakland A's beat the Royals. Denny Martinez pitching for the A's. That was a good free agent signing. 4 hits for Willie Wilson in the Tigers' victory. He had 2 doubles and a home run. And a single, I guess. 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. He's batting .305. He'll be the player of the game. Transactions to nothing at all. Steve Ontiveros is going to miss the rest of the year. He was a bench guy for the Expos, out of baseball by 1980. He's hanging in there, though. You got to give him credit for hanging in there. And he's got regular at-bats. He even had 15 home runs in 1982 in our sim. But rating is a 70. That's going to get you to free agency. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow's a big day. We are giving away 4 really fun prizes. I'm excited. That's the only thing that keeps me going with this crap. This game is so frustrating. Willie Wilson, a one-man wrecking crew. 4 for 4, as we saw. His 3rd home run of the year, which is just dumb. Antonio Aguilera, everyday starter, came in with 5 doubles, and he had 2 today. That's great. Luis Leal gets a complete game. Did not walk anybody. And we struck out 8. Dan Petry gets the win. I deserve a little bit of an assist with yanking him for Keith Comstock, getting that strikeout. That was kind of like a turning point. Carl Willis gave up the runs because he had to. Jeff Montgomery gets his very first save of the season. Just filling in for a couple more days, so good job by him. Okay, that'll do it. I'm excited for tomorrow. Maybe if I get that pack of 81 Fleer, I'll have that ready for tomorrow. It'll be a big day with the looking for the rookie card for Kirk Gibson and then giving away all those great prizes. So check back in tomorrow, and this is your last game. If you are have not got in on the giveaway, give me your information down below. Let me know you want to get in and be a subscriber, and I will add you to the duck race. Until then, everyone, have a great day.